Jasmine was on Your Aunties Could Never podcast, and she was spilling some tea. Pretty much she was saying with the Demi in her situation that one of the reasons she herself was upset, and it had nothing to do with Charlotte, and she wasn't trying to isolate Demi because of Charlotte and whatever, that this had more to do with the fact that Demi all year has been telling her that she's not going to protect anyone anymore. She's not going to protect Ali anymore. She's going to say what like really happened and why she was acting the way that she was acting at those, cast happy hour outing things, and why she was being a shell of herself. And then she didn't do that. And we all saw that. We all saw that Demi did not do that she did still stay protecting Ali. And Jasmine was upset because in some ways she was like, hey, you had been saying you're going to do this, but also this was going to vindicate Jasmine a little bit, because people have been acting like she's been acting like, okay, Jasmine, why were you coming for Ali so hard? And as if she had been being a little bit crazy. And so she was she was disappointed in Demi not doing that, as well as like kind of not like she'd been standing up for Demi, and then Demi didn't really stand up for her, I guess, in a way. She made it very clear that she does not like Ali. Ali is with her friend Charlotte. She's saying like Ali needs to keep it cute because Demi did tell her things about him, and Charlotte also has told her things about him, and she could air that out. My thoughts on this is just air it out. Just say what's up. Because Ollie's definitely going with the narrative, Jasmine, that you're the crazy one. And if it was me, I would not allow somebody to just defame my character like that. I was like, if we're gonna do this, let's do this, boo-boo. Let's just have, okay, we saw my part. That's all out there. How about let's show your part and let everyone else decide what they want when they have all the information. That's how I feel, at least. Especially when these men have these really big platforms. At this point, I have nothing against Ollie, because it seems like everyone's being really keeping it very cute about all of this stuff, and Demi's not saying much. I mean, I feel like when you see her interviews, you can read in between the lines a little bit, but she's not saying anything about Ollie. She's just saying like she's protecting her peace, and she's not going to be with Ollie. She can't be friends with Ollie, which is just more coming off as like that's your ex, and you're not going to be friends with him when he's dating someone else, which is understandable. But if there's more to this, and he was actually really played an active role in Demi wanting to basically leave the experiment and being a shell of herself and needing basically to move back in with her parents, and like if he was playing an active role in her insecurities while they were together, then I think, Jasmine, you should just say so. I don't think you need to give all the details, but I think more details would be helpful in this situation. Also, she was talking about how Sam was quite weird and was saying things like that it also wasn't just woman intuition, that Sam was a freaking weirdo. He was trying to like tell her what she could and couldn't wear, and that she should wear Lululemon and not this, and that he was always going to compare her to his ex because his ex was also Filipino. Very racism coded. It's not even really coded, probably just very racist, just racist. And also just fetishy, dare I say? Yeah, I dare. So yeah, like there just seemed like she had more to say there. Definitely watch the podcast. I do think there is a lot of stuff going on with the UK cast where they're just like skirting around the issues, and like let's just like be upfront about what's happening. I get that maybe that's a British thing. I don't know. Like I don't like to like just say this is all what one group of people do. But if you guys are worried about being classy, I think being honest is also classy. So it's okay to like say more. Like I also feel like Benaiah should say more about what happened with Sam, because he keeps alluding to it. He's saying that there was more in all of his interviews. He's like, well, there was more that I saw about Sam. There was more. What was the more? Like, it's getting a little bit annoying. Like, I'm tired of hearing that there was more. What was the more then? Like, you had your reasons for disliking him so much that it wasn't just what we saw. What was it then? Otherwise, stop bringing it up. That's how I feel. Otherwise, stop bringing it up, because it's like, it's getting annoying, this whole like, I can't tell you, but I have my reasons. Just tell me. Right? Just tell me, or don't talk about it. So yeah, but watch. I have more thought. I have to finish the podcast, but definitely go to Your Aunties Could Never. I'm subscribed to them. I'm a member because I like their content a lot, and they did a really good interview with Jasmine.